Awesome. Chen, did you want to go over any market stuff before we get started?
Yeah. Market stuff. That cat trade messed
All right.
everybody today.
Yeah. So let's. I'm gonna stop my share, and you could take over and go over that.
So yeah. Um, complete wild card. Whoops. Here. A second here. Yeah, complete wild card today. Did not see this one coming because on Friday I'm like, yeah, we're on our way back to like 145, and Anna was loading up positions like down here on this wick here.
Mhm.
And she Jesus Christ, I keep laughing every time I see this wick here. I'm surprised she was able to get that price. But yeah, I thought we were gonna head back up to here, which was where the point of control is, or where the market is trading most. We got to 144, and then just Trump said another new spending bill, $2 trillion. The market really sold dollars hard off of that. And then after that, I think there was something else like political that was released that just caused the U.S. dollar to really get sold off, and that's what really caused the craziness in this trade. And at a certain point, I mean, like this drop right here, I thought this was the bounce. It did bounce, but then this second drop here, this was when I was like, all right, guys, throwing my hands up. I have no clue what the fuck's going on. I think at this point I was like on tech support with like some website or something like that. I wasn't even paying attention to the markets at this point. So something happened. I have no clue what was going on at this point. It was a crazy day nonetheless. Um, the dollar, it did hit 100. So the DXY hit 100 right here, and then it just pulled back. And that's pretty much what caused like all the other major currencies to experience similar behaviors in the dollar selling off. What I found unusual was look what happened to gold as the dollar was selling off. It kind of reminded me of this. If you guys remember this phase right here, during that 1 week where gold was selling off when we were free falling, right? It kind of reminded me of that because I was like, why the hell is gold selling off when the dollar is also selling off? Made no sense to me, right? So I suspect it was probably rebalancing back into cash. So people are just basically dumping their gold and going back into cash. But then again, why would the dollar be going down? Very, very tricky today.
Well, yeah, but also don't underestimate the effect of the massive QE program, right? So you could put only so much gold into dollars, but the Fed can print infinitely.
Yeah, absolutely, right? So yeah, I mean, gold really took a tumble. Oil is still hanging on to dear life here. Phil made some calls on oil going back up to like 2023s. I mean, like we did this overnight. We did this, your classic M pattern, tried double top, tried twice, couldn't do it. Came right back here to the POC. Now we're just sitting right back here again. So oil obviously still going to be something to watch going forward because, the longer it hangs around here and trickles down, the more you're going to see more of what happened last week taking place. More panic selling, more pressure in the markets, things like that. S&P 500. So the S&P 500, Romel, you said that it was going to rally. I had a feeling that it was too good to be true on that rally, especially right here when you have like that strong resistance level, just kind of capping everything off. And
I saw that,
yeah, no, and we're getting to this point where, boom, boom, it's almost like a double top, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, you guys covered like that bat pattern last class, or
it's not only the bat pattern. I think it's a series of things. There are more Elliott waves than this, but than the ones I've taught you. And one of them is kind of like you could look at it and how it completes like a wedge pattern or a pennant pattern, right? And basically what it says, just in a nutshell, is that there's another little upside down V thing to go, right, Chen? So basically, Chen, if you make that into a wedge pattern and draw another little V.
So like that?
Yeah, and now draw another V where the end of the thing is, right? So you have like an M with 3 humps.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at here.
Boom.
uh, yeah, basically. So it's like an M. It's like an M with three humps, and it's getting squishy.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah, yeah. So
squished.
I don't
Right
know.
now.
I'm not convinced that it's gonna go up. I mean, like we're seeing little selling here and there, and you're getting news that the worst is yet to come in the States. Like you're hearing more people are dying. Like the States is overtaking the world for deaths,
Go
and
team.
yeah, and more people are dying in the States, right? I mean, I think they had like their biggest death number like today, which is
Wouldn't surprise me. Do you know where that was? Like where those regions were?
New York is the hottest one right now.
Good. Fuck New York.
New York, New Jersey. I think New York, New Jersey are the hottest ones. Like the shittiest states, right?
Yeah.
Uh, they're getting hit the hardest. It's I think like Chicago, Washington, and I think out in California, it's kind of like mild,
Mhm.
but it seems more like concentrated in the West Coast and the Midwest. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was a pretty interesting day to trade today. I mean, like everybody for the most part was trading CAD. I mean, like that's because I like CAD, and I really don't like it. Everybody just keeps trading what I trade. I really don't like it. But anyways, we caught this move up right here, and everybody thought like by like 9-10 o'clock where we were on the 145 train going there, and then something happened and we just flop. It just completely caved in. And yeah, I mean, like you really have to begin to reassess this trade. I've reassessed the trade. I don't think we're probably going to get 145 in the near term anymore. Probably not by this week, especially with the amount of selling that we're seeing here today. I don't know. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
you see,
surprised because
you guys remember my talk about Elliott wave, right? There are natural retracements in, the selling and the dynamics between buyers and sellers. This to me looks like the start of a new wave or start of a new paradigm. And the reason why I say that is because we were due for a correction anyway. But when we saw that huge sell-off, that looks like the beginning of a new bearish cycle, just to me, or at least we should be prepared for that, right?
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I was watching this and I was watching all the technical levels, like on the 240, and I was like, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Like this right here. That's what I was looking at. It got
Sure.
cracked. It cracked that and it just kept going. And and I was like, all right, guys, we've we've caught this trade, down at like 140 here. So for some people, and luckily Anna was able to take profits. Like we told her to take profits, so she locked in some profits. So good for her. But when you see selling like this, okay, the selling today, eclipse like the last 2 weeks or the last like 5 days.
Yeah.
In one day, right? So when you see something like that, you're seeing a lot of selling pressure in a currency. So if that happens, the momentum to the upside may be beginning to fade away.
Well, not only that, but the fundamentals might have changed against you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the fundamentals is that Trump is spending more. He's asking for more money, right? And right now, I'm asking myself is, who's next? Trump is asking for more money. Is Justin next? Is Boris next? Is
Well, for
Merkel
sure.
next?
Didn't Justin just forgive all the mortgage payments?
Well, I mean, he fucking said that too late because I just paid my mortgage today in the morning. You know, so man, I mean, there's so much confusion going on right now. And I, just with regards to sentiment, like hearing a close friend of mine and his family has got the coronavirus,
That sucks.
and they're within quarantine. It made me really like, it really hits home. It makes you feel like, hey, shit, we're nowhere near over on this, right?
Yeah.
But but I think the market has come to grips with what we have to deal with for like the next several weeks going forth, right? And so you just got to trade the markets as it is, and that's why when it comes to trades like this, it's best to just manage your risk properly, and and assess the trade, reassess the trade. A lot of times when you're on side, it's probably best to just take profits and then just
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean
Basic risk management.
yeah, that's all I have to say about that.